up, ladies and gentlemen? GCD here. Welcome to the first video in a series of videos in which I will once again be overhauling my Mario Kart 9/NX prediction. This series is going to be at least 6 videos long. In this video we'll be talking about the characters taking part in the race. In the coming videos we'll be talking about nitro tracks, retro tracks, battle arenas, items, and game modes, in that order. So then, let's dive right in. Let's start talking about the characters taking part in this giant race. If one thing is for sure, Mario Kart cannot happen if Mario and company are not taking part in the race. So in this video, we'll talk about who's taking part in the race, all the starters, all the unlockables, and all the newcomers. For this revamped roster, I have 12 starters, 12 returning unlockables, and 12 newcomer unlockables, plus the me's. But enough talk about numbers, here are the 12 starters. The 8 characters that are definitely a lock at this point are Mario, Luigi, Wario, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, DK, and Bowser. But if we're looking for 12 starting characters, we have 4 left. So, who could these 4 characters be? I'm very much certain that Waluigi and Daisy would be 2 of these characters, and I'm pretty sure Koopa is also on this list. So, I'd say the 12th starter would be Baby Mario. So then, let's do a quick recap. The starters are Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Peach, Daisy, Koopa, Toad, Yoshi, DK, Bowser, and Baby Mario. So with the starters taken care of, let's move on to the returning unlockables. Let's start with 3 characters that were in Mario Kart 8. These 3 are Shy Guy, Toadette, and of course, Rosalina. These next 3 were not in Mario Kart 8, and they should have been. Nintendo made a major mistake not adding these characters. Birdo, Diddy Kong, and Bowser Jr. 6 down, 6 to go. And here are those remaining 6. Remaining in my predictions for returning unlockables are Dry Bones, Lakitu, King Boo, Wiggler, Dry Bowser, and Larry Koopa. So now we recap the returning unlockables. There's Shy Guy, Toadette, Rosalina, Birdo, Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr., Dry Bones, Lakitu, King Boo, Wiggler, Dry Bowser, and Larry Koopa. So you see I included 1 Koopaline, but not the other 6. Well, actually they are here. I'll explain more in just a minute. But first, let's get to the unlockable newcomers. The first newcomer we're going to talk about is Nabbit. First appearing in New Super Mario Bros. U, and then again in New Super Luigi U, Nabbit has been popping up all over the place recently. Since then, he's appeared in Mario Golf World Tour, Mario Party 10, Smash Wii U, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, and even went to Rio for the Olympics. That being said, I think Nabbit is a perfect choice for a newcomer for Mario Kart 9. Up next, let's talk about Boo. Boo has been around. He first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3. His appearance in that game opened the floodgates to him appearing in multiple other games since then. Like for instance, he's had playable appearances in Mario Super Sluggers, and he's even been an item in the Mario Kart series. But most of the time, he's just an enemy that Mario has to avoid. Boo's last appearance as an item was in Mario Kart DS. Since then, he's just been an obstacle along the track. I think this would be the perfect time to bring him back into the series, this time as a playable character. And hey, maybe an item as well, who knows. Next up is the always tough one, Hammer Bro. Dating all the way back to the original Super Mario, the Hammer Bros are some of the oldest enemies in Mario history. And since that appearance, that's pretty much all he's remained, just an enemy. I mean, sure, he's been playable in Mario Party 8, the Mario Baseball games, and the Mario Strikers games, but that's been it. Every other game he's been in, he's been an enemy. And to make matters worse, he was scheduled to be in Mario Kart Wii. Why they scrapped him, I have no idea. My point is, his appearance in the Mario Kart series as a playable character right now is long overdue. Newcomer number 4 is another member of the Koopa clan. This would be the Magic Koopa. These rascals go all the way back to Super Mario World. And since then, they've been in multiple other games, but like with Hammer Bro, they haven't been playable very often. I mean, seriously, the only times they've been really playable these days have been in Mario Party 9 and the Mario Baseball games. Jeez, even Hammer Bro has more playable appearances. And here's the really crazy part. Magic Koopa has been scheduled to be a playable character in the Mario Kart series before. Twice! Once in Mario Kart 64, and then again in Mario Kart 8. They've considered him before, but now it's time to stop considering him and start actually doing something about it. Put him in as a playable character for Mario Kart 9 already. Jeez. This next newcomer might seem like a bit of an odd choice, but not in my mind. It's the Sprixie Princess. As a group of 7, the Sprixie Princesses made their debut in Super Mario 3D World. They were added to take on the role of damsels in distress, as Peach is a playable character for the first time since Super Mario Bros. 2. And to help her cause, the green Sprixie Princess was recently a playable character in Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. To get your first taste of being a playable character only 2 years after your debut game, it's pretty impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Sprixie Princess made it into Mario Kart 9 as a playable character. A lot of you seem to disagree on this next one, but I've got all the explanations for this newcomer. It's Blooper. Here we have another character who's been around since the beginning, and has popped up in practically every Mario game since then. In the Mario Kart series, Blooper has been an item since Mario Kart DS, and that's why most of you disagree with me on this count. But even Reggie himself has said that Blooper is the worst item in Mario Kart history.
He's right. Do you know that?
It's time to give him some actual use in Mario Kart. Make him a playable character for once. Now the next newcomer is Pianta. Now it was in Super Mario Sunshine that these weird creatures first popped up, and they've appeared in a number of games since then. But it seems Nintendo doesn't like giving this character too much love, as his only playable appearances have been in the Mario Baseball games. And in every other game, he's a character you either interact with, or he's just a background character. It's time to show Pianta a little bit more respect and put him in as a playable character for Mario Kart 9. A lot of you seem to think this next character is a bad choice as well, along with Blooper. But come on, any character that's already been around is better than Pink Gold Peach, am I right? This next character is Monty Mole. Here we have another character from Super Mario World who has popped up in numerous games since then. I'm starting to feel like a broken record saying this, but he's only been playable in a couple of games, mainly the Mario Baseball games and the Mario Strikers games. I mean look, even Monty's pissed off about this neglect. Show him some love, Nintendo, and let him take part in the race already. This next character has appeared in very few games, and I think he deserves to get a little bit more love. I'm talking about Spike. Old Spike first popped up in Super Mario Bros. 3, and it took him quite a while to return again. Mario 3 was released on February 9th, 1990 here in the Americas, and the new Super Mario Bros. Wii was released in 2009. Lately, Old Spike has been a boss in Mario Party 9, and a playable character in Mario Party 10, which, by the way, is his only playable appearance to date. It's time for him to have another playable appearance. Let him be a playable character in Mario Kart 9. In case you're not keeping track, this next character would be newcomer number 10. And that is Luma. It was in Super Mario Galaxy that Mario was first introduced to the Luma species, and since then they've appeared in a number of other games. Like for instance, he joined Rosalina for Mario Kart Wii, and even got to be playable for Mario Tennis Open and Smash. Not only that, but but he also co-hosted Mario Party Island Tour's Rocket Road with Rosalina, and was even part of her post-Hole animations in Mario Golf World Tour. And for me, that's reason enough to add the Luma as a playable character for Mario Kart 9. Jeez, why did I not think of this sooner? So now there's two newcomers left to introduce, but I'm going to introduce both of them as a pair. These last two characters are Gold Mario and Silver Luigi. New Super Mario Bros. 2 introduced a pretty cool power-up, the Gold Flower. Upon grabbing it, Mario would turn into Gold Mario, but Luigi turned silver instead. Gold Mario was recently a DLC character from Mario Golf World Tour, and even got to be playable in Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. But with Mario Kart 9, Gold Mario and Silver Luigi would be the strongest players in the game. And here's why. When playing as Silver Luigi, you would get one free coin added to your coin total every 15 seconds. Play as Gold Mario and get a free coin every 10 seconds. These two would take the place of Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. Because seriously, who ever wanted Pink Gold Peach? Stupid character. But enough ranting about Pink Gold Peach, it's time to recap the newcomers. We have Nabbit, Boo, Hammer Bro, Magic Koopa, the Sprixie Princess, Blooper, Pianta, Monty Mole, Spike, Luma, and Gold Mario and Silver Luigi. So with all the starters, the unlockable returners, and the unlockable newcomers out of the way, you think this video is over now, right? Nope! Actually, I forgot to mention I have one other set of characters to talk about. These characters are drop-down options to characters that are already on the roster. Like for instance, in Mario Kart 8, if you purchase both DLC packs, you got an array of colors for Yoshi and Shy Guy to choose from. Well, those color options are back, but there's a bunch of others I can talk about too. So let's get started. We're going to talk about Toad first. Upon selecting him, you can play as regular Toad, Captain Toad, or any other member of the Toad Brigade. Next is Yoshi. Like I mentioned earlier, select him and you can choose between any of the 9 colors from Mario Kart 8. Baby Mario is next up. He may not have very many options. It's only him, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach. And now for Shy Guy. Like with Yoshi, select him and have an array of colors to choose from. Now comes Larry Koopa. Like I mentioned earlier, all 7 Koopalings are here, and this is where the other 6 fall in. Hammer Bro is next up. Upon selecting him, you got the choice between himself, Boomerang Bro, Fire Bro, or Ice Bro. Up next is the Sprixie Princess. If you're gonna have one, you might as well have all 7. Next one up is Pianta. Upon selecting him, you've got 9 total colors to choose from. Last but not least, Luma. Like with Pianta, you've got an array of colors to choose from. 9 total. And now this video has finally come to a close. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, in which we will be talking about the Nitro tracks.